Well. For those of you who missed it, last night, Governor Gavin Newsom of California posted this to his social media. Apparently, Texas thought it best to poke the bear. Now, there has been a flurry of opinions and pontificating swirling around the internet about, can Texas do this? Can California do this? What's the ramifications if they do this? Let me explain it all. Just to make sure that we are all on the same level playing field when it comes to information and the facts, I'm going to assume everyone I'm talking to has been living under a rock for a month and a half. Texas Republicans, at the request of Donald Trump, have proposed a new drawing of congressional lines for the state of Texas. Their plan was to redraw the congressional lines in Texas so that Republicans could pick up 5 additional seats in the U.S. House of Representatives. Issue number 1 with that: it's mid-cycle, meaning it's not happening after a census, which is when redistricting usually happens, once every 10 years. Because the total number of representatives for a state in the U.S. House of Representatives is supposed to be reflective of that state's population. As your population grows, so too do your number of representatives. But that's not what Republicans are doing in Texas, which brings us to issue number 2. They're cheating. They're trying to artificially gain 5 seats for the Republicans in the U.S. House of Representatives simply by redrawing the lines or gerrymandering the districts to favor more Republican-leaning voters. Why are they doing this? Why did President Trump ask them to do this? Because he knows he's likely to lose control of the U.S. House of Representatives in the midterm elections. Now, cue Gavin Newsom, governor of California, who said if Texas goes through with this and mid-cycle redistricts in order to artificially gain 5 seats for the Republicans in the U.S. House of Representatives, California can play that game too. Gavin Newsom promised to redistrict California's congressional maps so that Democrats can pick up 5 seats in the U.S. House of Representatives, completely nullifying any action that Texas might take. And Gavin Newsom has said from the very start, we will only do this if Texas does this. Holster your pistol, I'll holster mine. But last night, Texas said, okay, California, we'll call your bluff. And then Gavin Newsom said, hold my beer. Now, here are the facts about what these 2 states are doing. Texas is redrawing their maps without the consent of the voters. Nobody in the general population of Texas got a say as to which districts would be changed or if they were going to be changed at all. California is putting the decision to redistrict solely in the voters' hands. On November 4th, there'll be a special election where we, the voters of California, will get to either approve or not approve of the proposed redrawing of the congressional maps. The redrawing of congressional maps in Texas is permanent. The redrawing of the congressional maps in California is only temporary. They would only last through 2030, or until the new census is done. And lastly, don't let anybody try to tell you that what Gavin Newsom and California are doing is cheating. Texas started this fight. Republicans in Texas are trying to cheat. Republicans in Texas are trying to rig the 2026 midterms in favor of Donald Trump. Gavin Newsom and California are simply reacting to the dangerous precedent trying to be set by Republicans in Texas.